Hi everybody. Today we are doing this video to show you how to improve Google My Business for LLMs, not only ChatGPT, but of course Google AI Overview, Perplexity, Cloud, and more and more. Actually, the point is that what we could observe with our clients is that Google My Business is a very, very, very underestimated tool. It's a very, very underestimated asset. Whereas, especially with this AEO slash GEO era, it's really the perfect nest for many, 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 many interesting informations for LLM bot. So LLM bot, all the bot, just like Google bot, that are scanning the whole World Wide Web to collect information in order to just select the most interesting and the most relevant information to be displayed on ChatGPT or Google AI Overview. So we have to ease the job of these Google bots and to those LLM bots in order to show them what we want them to understand about who you are. So, in a nutshell, first, keep in mind that on Google My Business card, I would say, so this area, the goal is to have structured information and structured informations about you. So you, it can be your address, it can be your services, but I will go back to this a bit later. The goal is to spread a positive sentiment about you, so meaning about the reviews and about how you react to the reviews. Point number three, the goal as well is to send some real-time signals because yes, Google My Business it's not just putting your address, your name, and two pictures. It's as well to keep sending real-time signals. And of course, the goal is to, when you create your Google My Business card, the goal is to really put your company in the right category. Maybe it sounds dumb what I'm saying, but trust me, at least half of the clients were choosing non-relevant categories. And if the category is not relevant, so in the first place, the whole added value of the Google My Business informations are pretty bad because the start of the funnel, when the bot gonna come and analyze you, it will be wrong. Okay. So first thing first, so here we took the example of a pretty famous company in Singapore, kind of a accounting firm, but doing as well some company formation and so on and so on. So it's pretty famous. So like this, everyone can relate it to that. But keep in mind that those kind of optimizations can be valuable for any kind of business. So B2B like this one, but as well for restaurants, for spa, for a bank, for any kind of activity. The goal is to give LLMs what they want, to give them information in order to be clear for them, clear enough to be selected and to be mentioned in the ChatGPT slash Google AI overview results. So in the first place, very simple, but you have to give them your right address, but as well, you have to use this address everywhere. So this address, if you mention this address elsewhere, it can be Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, your website, wherever. Always use the same address. It's something very basic, but for example, most of the time, companies or on their websites, they never mention their physical address on the footer of the page, which is always something. What a pity, because it's important information, and this information will be related to the information in Google My Business. So we have to help both to understand exactly who you are. Because if you are doing your Google My Business card with an address and you put a Google My Business area, it will not be clear enough. So please use always the same address everywhere you are using that. About the name itself, here, this company chose just to put like Slick, just the basic name. we highly recommend you to use the name of your company first, of course. Then you put hyphen. So it's on my keyboard, this is the letter 6 with the little hyphen. And after, you can add one of your keyword or one of your services. One of your services could be one of your keyword at the same time. So for example, here it could be sleek, hyphen, accounting from Singapore, or it can be sleek, hyphen, company formation Singapore, and so on and so on. So this tip is very, very useful. About the category, yeah, just take 1 minute to select the right one, but please, as a primary category, don't make mistake. Otherwise, your visibility gonna be highly reduced because all the bots, any kind of bots, will not understand exactly what you are doing. Keep in mind that you have the primary category and the secondaries categories. So, for example, if you are, I don't know, spa, let's say that the primary will be a massage spa, but in the secondary, it will be a great way to speak about your specific services. So you will mention, for example, facial spa, Thai massage spa, skin care clinic, blah, 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 blah. Because all those categories are always additional information related to services. And this is valuable for B2B and B2C. Really, it's a 100% success all the time. So think about it. Then, if we scroll here, you have here the description that Slick has done themselves. It's a pretty good one, to be honest. Not too long, not too short. So basically here you should have, let's say, maybe 60, 70 words, which is pretty enough. And this description is pretty good because they are mentioning their name again. They are mentioning in a sexy way what they are doing, even if accounting is not very sexy. And they are mentioning many services and many locations where they are doing their job. So think about it. Keep in mind, let's say your top 5, top 10 keywords you have from your SEO strategy or your AEO strategy, of course, and then insert it in a natural way in this description. So yeah, keep in mind that this one is a good example. Um, just to give another example, for example, if you are we are a cozy cafe serving delicious drink, you'd better say, oh, we are a specialty coffee in city plus neighborhood, offering single origin espresso, oat milk latte, vegan pastries, and this and this and this and this and that. So really, the goal is to show off a bit, but really to show who you are, where are you doing it, what are you doing, because it's a very easy and relevant way to put some keywords here and there. As well, something pretty important: pictures, photos, videos. Especially if you are a B2C company, it's less relevant for B2B, even if it's always good to put pictures, don't get me wrong, but B2C, you have way more moments during which you can push some new videos or new pictures. Just push pictures. Ideally, the best one, of course, but trust me, LLM bots love visual content. So add real pictures, of course, please, real pictures. Add quality pictures you could have. You can add a picture of your menu. You can add picture of your counter. You can add any picture that could be valuable for the customer. Once again, it's very basic what I'm saying, but put yourself in your client's shoes, whatever you are a B2B or B2C company, and put photo that gonna help them to identify you, know you, find you, anything that could create trust with them. So as well, it could be pictures of your staff. It can be pictures of your drinks, of your food, of your counter, of your shop, anything that gonna create value. As well, another tip about the name of the pictures, put keywords in the name of the picture. Okay. For example, if I keep the example of the facial spa, the name of the picture can be facial spa city, JPEG. It can be um, best facial service plus city dot JPEG, and so on and so on and so on. It's a little tip, but it's always. Of course, I didn't mention it, but feel the most field you can is very important. The more you're gonna give information the right way, the better it will be. Because, for example, this is in there. It calls as well the information about your social media profiles. Really put everything you have in, because it's always very valuable. About the reviews itself, if I check here, um, the good practice is, of course, always to answer. Okay. Ideally, ideally, it's always better if you answer in less than 24 hours, because it shows that you are reactive. It shows that you are taking care of your Google My Business card, and this is real-time signals to Google. So really, just answer. When you answer, put as well some keywords. For example, if a client had these services or this food or this drink, or if he's mentioning this or that, whatever, just mention it again in your answer. It's always a good way to create this positive sentiment about yourself. So, for example, here they are answering, and at the end, it's even better. They are putting the name of the people in charge of answering. So maybe it's always Jonathan, I don't know. But if you have 2 or 3 people in charge of it, it's always good to say, oh, it's Jonathan, oh, it's Alice, oh, it's Brenda, whatever, whatever. So yeah, here they're answering to each one, so that's pretty good. So yeah, just keep in mind to answer, and to answer under 24 hours. This will be the best way. Okay. Still in the real-time signals, you have this area that is very, very, very undervalued, to be honest, and underestimated by any marketing team in the world. Here, actually, you can post some content. So, for example, about them, let's have a look at all the posts they have created. So they are not doing it on a regular basis, to be honest. This one was June 2024, February 2025, February again, and now June 2025. The recommendation is to do it at least once a week. Okay. And here you can push a nice picture you could have about your staff, about your services, about your restaurant, about your spa, whatever. And below you can spread informations about, for example, something new on your menu. You can do a focus on one of your service. You can do a focus about one of your new staff. You can focus, for example, here about a new raise. They raise money apparently. You can focus on a use case. You can focus on whatever. Once again, that's gonna bring value to the customer, and that gonna create really some trust. Okay, so that's pretty good to do that as well. Just consider that as a mini website, but this website is directly linked to Google, so directly linked to bots. No matter if it's the Google AI overview bot or the ChatGPT bot, but all this information, honestly, is just gold. By the way, a new website to create is not a new social media account to manage. It's just your Google My Business area. On top of that, to keep adding some real-time signals, you have the Q&A, which is not here. Before jumping to the Q&A tips with a visual example, for example, here they did a great job as well, and that's why I've selected this company, about their services. So they're really separated by accounting, incorporation, corporate secretary, employment pass, and work visa. And they add from their website, of course, a very specific picture, which is very good. The name of the service, the price, very important information. That's once again gold for bots. For example, if we click on this one, payroll services, you're gonna have the name, the price, the conditions, and a direct link to your website. So that's pretty cool. Same if you click here on bookkeeping, very same thing, and then boom, directly a link to the bookkeeping section of the website. So that's a very, very valuable way to give content. And then everything is related to categories. I was saying before. First category here is accounting firm, and then the subcategories: accounting, incorporation, corporate secretary, employment pass, and it was visa, something like that. So that's pretty cool. As well, there is another underestimated feature here, which is the Q&A. So, for example, if I take this example I have in mind, so yeah, this is a restaurant, and normally, so yeah, here you could see there is the post, as we were saying, the profiles, the opinion, it's very important for the restaurant. And normally you have the questions, the Q&A that are somewhere. It's hiding. Maybe I guess they didn't update it recently, to be honest. But normally you have an area where you can ask for a question. And if I go back here, and here what is very cool is that you can ask and answer yourself to the question. Of course, people can ask some questions here, but you can as well automatically create a question, answer, question, answer, question, answer, question, answer. And that's as well a great way to create content, a great way to create trust, a great way to anticipate some leads questions, some clients questions, and as well to put some keywords here and there. So that's very interesting. For example, if you have you ask a question, so if I stay in the wellness industry, do you offer red light therapy in Bangkok, for example? Then you can put in the answer, yes, we offer red light therapy as part of our recovery packages at the name of the company. So at the same time, you are mentioning the name of your company, the name of the service, and you can put keyword. So it's very short answers. Huh? It's really like a very minimalist FAQ. So that's pretty cool. So the thing is that you have to get discipline about this Google My Business card. So if I do a quick recap, the name and then the name hyphen keywords, all the most information you can give, the same as you're on your website, correct category, and then subcategory. Here, your products or services or menu or whatever with a nice picture. That's just perfect with a direct link to your website. Then detailed but not too detailed description here. That just perfect with some keywords. Reviews, answer under 24 hours, and put some keywords in the answer, of course. Here, post, same thing. Relevant content that create trust with keywords. All your social media profiles. And if you already do that, one, you're gonna feed the bots the right way, so Google bots and ChatGPT bots. And two, you're gonna create trust. And honestly, once you are disciplined, you say to yourself, "Come on, I update this every week on Thursdays at 3 p.m." Honestly, it's gonna take you less than half an hour, less than 20 minutes to update everything, to add picture, to answer to reviews. If you didn't do it every 24 hours, to create content, to create posts, this and that. Okay. And this is super, super, super helpful and valuable for AI visibility on ChatGPT, Google AI overview, and everything. So yeah, just drop your questions in the comments. We will be very happy to answer to that. Please like and subscribe as always, and we will create some educational video like this a few times a month. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye.